Hello everyone, welcome back to The Monster Inside. As you can see I haven't played anything since we last left off, and just hop right into it. The cold air smelled strongly of salt and oil and death. Could it be? That smell again, like someone had bottled pure aerosol and used it as perfume. It hit me like a long forgotten memory, but the sensual fumes soon gave way to a rush of adrenaline. I knew exactly what the scent reminded me of, and that scared me more than not knowing. I looked down at my hands, shaking, the nightmares, the headaches. No, I was better now. Reformed. Okay, hold up. So, who died here? And also, what is the smell? Because the detective is freaking out. But I had to focus. No jumping to conclusions. Follow the evidence. Investigate the scene. Red Phoenix cigarettes. Same shitty brand I smoke every day. Everyone's got their vice. There, just there. The smallest piece of purple fabric. Where? Torn and caught in the splinter of a board. The police report didn't say anything about Miss Amato wearing purple, and it was certainly of a quality that you wouldn't expect down here. Don't see too many high society types around flaunting royal purple threads. I pulled out my own pack of reds and lit up. I could already feel another headache coming on, but I look over the wave. But I look out over the waves. Bulking out over the waves seemed to help me forget. Oh my god, I can't talk. The cold helped me push down the uncomfortable thoughts that had been bubbling to the top of my brain. That was such a short chapter. And we're back here. I honestly don't remember the walk back to the office. I spent the night in my easy chair. The air from the docks lingered on my clothes. It was still dark out. No, I checked the clock. How long had I been out? Had I really slept through the entire next day? A newspaper was sitting under the door. As I stood to fetch it, I nearly fell over. A wave of nausea hit me like a ton of bricks. I steadied myself and regained my composure. Before I even picked up the paper, I could already read the headline. Breaking. Mayor missing. Wife found dead. 2 cases is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. The cops would come asking questions soon. They knew I had a history of antagonizing all the victims. I stumbled to my desk and slammed back 3 days worth of inhibitor pills. I couldn't take any chances. I had to investigate the scene to be sure. I threw on my jacket and went to the door. Willie caught me off guard on the other side. Jack, where are you off to? I've been trying to reach you all day. Okay, but we need to talk when you get back. Stay safe. I love Lily. She's like I bet that she's like just a cute little character. She gave me a soft kiss on the cheek as I rushed off. Part of me wanted to stay and tell her it would be okay, but it would be a lie. Next chapter. How fast do these chapters go? The alley was located just behind the high-rise apartments where Mayor Vanetti and his wife lived. I could tell the police were spooked now. The crime scene was even sloppier than the last. What mayor lives in an apartment building? They hadn't even bothered to submit the trash into evidence. Why wouldn't they at least look through the dumpster? It seemed untouched. No one wants to do the dirty work. But I know how to find the good stuff. It really doesn't take long if you know what to look for. Lightweight bags usually mean someone was dumping documents. If you're lucky, they didn't bother to shred them. Jackpot. Shell companies, shady stock trades, bribes. I knew Mayor Vanetti was crooked, but this was unbelievable. And there was more. Letters between Mayor Vanetti and Chief Amato, talking about me. How they were trying to get me shut down. They didn't like me snooping around crime scenes all the time. Well, they weren't here to stop me snooping around this one. Vanity's car? If he's still alive, why wouldn't he have left? Why wouldn't he have left in his car? It didn't make any sense. I honestly wasn't too motivated to find him, but the stakes were too high, and my bet was edging towards the unthinkable. I searched for anything in that might assuage my fears. I caught the scent again. It overwhelmed my other senses with undulating pleasure. It was intoxicating. A weapon used on the weak killed. A weapon I knew all too well. It had been, though it had been many years since I used it. Is it weed? Was there another like me? Was I being framed? It wasn't possible, was it? I was taking my inhibitors. I was reformed. But the nightmares, the headaches, the memory lapses. I couldn't even trust myself. I started walking back out the alley when something shiny caught my eye. A watch. Not just any watch, though. My watch. How long had my wrist been bare? Surely I had dropped it when I first came down the alley. I checked the time just before I left the office, hadn't I? Or had I used the wall clock? I couldn't be sure. I couldn't be sure of anything. So I ran. And we're on the last chapter. Who's killing everybody? And also, what is this thing that he's scared of? And why didn't he grab the watch? I didn't know why I ran back to the office. The cops would probably show up any minute to knock the door down and cart me away. They would put it together before long. Maybe it would be best for everyone if I simply faced my own reflection. Is he the killer? But Lily was still there waiting for me. Jack, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. My own ghost come back to haunt me from the past. Okay, has he killed people before? Like, you're not making any sense, Jack. Come sit down. You don't understand. You're not safe from me. He did. I took a good last look at her as I prepared to shove her out the door. I know she was wearing the same thing she had when she first came to my office 3 days ago. The beautiful purple dress. Odd that I hadn't really noticed before, but it made her seem out of place, out of time. And it was frayed around the edges, torn in places. My chair caught my fall as my knees failed me. It was you. You are the monster. Succubus. Oh, Jack, we are one and the same. You and I. We are both monsters. I'm simply more honest with myself. There's no such thing as reformation. Those pills you take only make you dull. Beasts like us should never suppress our true natures as you have, Incubus. Those men were probably dead too now, I figured. She probably took them to her lair and harvested their seed. Okay, so that's why it's called the monster inside. So you've done all this just to wake me up inside. You could say that. It seemed enough just to have you doubt yourself. You believed you were still capable of such horrors, which means deep down you probably are. You can't escape it, and now I need you to complete the deed. You took my watch, messed with my head. Oh, don't act like it. I didn't do you a favor. Those men hated you and wanted you gone, and now they are gone. I mustered the strength to stand again, moving casually to the window by the corner. She was right about one thing. I was dull. Weak compared to her. If I refused her and she attacked me, I was a dead man. I had to keep her talking. I've never met a succubus who seduces and kills women. Oh please, such a 14th century stereotype. I don't discriminate when it comes to pleasures of the flesh. But I do still need an incubus like yourself to take the tainted seed I've harvested from those awful men and plant it out among the fertile masses for me. What the fuck is going on? I'm tired of draining my lovers just to survive. I'm ready to settle down and start a family. And then I'm not laughing maniacally. That maniacal laughter. I positioned myself carefully, making sure she was looking at my direction. Sorry, but I'm not your guy. With a quick flick of my wrist, I whipped the old bedsheet off the corner mirror. Lily was blinded by her own reflection and sucked into the mirror with a painful, monstrous scream. Trapped. Shielding my own eyes, I pulled a revolver from my desk side drawer, aimed it at the mirror, and fired. Was that really the whole game? More from Random Seed, time frame, and Lacuna Passage. That was a pretty short game, but it was actually really good. I could have done this all in one video, but who cares? I'll just have a short little video today. But that's it from me. That was Monster Inside. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all that to here, and all of our personal channels, me, Moon, Yuki, Estelle, Garrett, and Shadow. We post every day in here except for Sundays. Make sure to enable our notifications so that you get updated whenever we go live or post a video. But that's it really, and I'll see you guys next time.